Previously on Town Hall 10 Free to Play, we discussed why you should plan your hero upgrades. Today, with clan games complete and clan war leagues 5 days away, we need to start stealing that dark elixir now for our level 40 queen. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 48 of the Town Hall 10 Free-to-Play series. And today we need to go ahead and do a little bit more of that dark elixir farming because we need about 105,000 dark elixir for that archer queen. Now, remember in the last episode, we talked about how I was going to take my archer queen up 2 levels prior to the clan war leagues. And as you can see, she's got 4 days left on that upgrade to level 39. And then naturally, we need the dark elixir to use a book of heroes to take her to level 40. But I do have some really good news for you. That level 1 dark elixir drill, it is now under upgrade. Since our barbarian king is back, he is now level 38, and it's a little too late in the game to put him back down for level 39 because it's going to take another 6 days, and the clan war league starts in about 5 days. However, we do have an open slot in the laboratory, and we got enough elixir to go ahead and put something else down. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the giant, and that's going to take exactly 6 days to upgrade. And then once he's complete, we're going to put something down in the range of a dark spell, more than likely the bat spell, maybe the poison spell, doesn't really matter. It just needs to be something that I'm going to use. But here's the problem. According to Clash Ninja, the tracking website that I am using to track my progress on this base, I will link it down in the description below for you if you want to track your own base's progress. We still have 4 months to go in the laboratory. On the flip side, the defensive side, we have less than a month away before we're going to be maxed out. The same thing applies with our heroes. So the likelihood of me staying at Town Hall 10 and upgrading everything in the laboratory is very, very slim to none. It's not going to happen. We'll spend way too much time, and there's just not enough content to fill the void there at Town Hall 10 in order to finish out that laboratory. But here's the thing. So we need to really determine what is the best army for you. And when it comes to the laboratory, your upgrade priority list will be based on the armies that you like to use. Are you more of a ground attacker, or are you more of an air attacker? And that really translates into your farming armies as well as your clan war armies and what you really prefer. And I think that's going to be our next video. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go out and find ourselves some dark elixir and put our goblins back to work and steal some DE. Training potion is activated, and we already done a few raids. We jumped back up 10,000 dark elixir, and we're over here in Crystal League. It's really a good farming league, just like Champions League. You can find some seriously dead loot. Now, a lot of the dark elixir on this base is on the outside, so we're going to go ahead and use these goblins to grab this easy dark elixir. They're going to have a little bit of some punishment going on there. We might have to use a few more. Come on, little buddies, you can do it. All right, so we got that group down there, and let's go ahead and bring in our giants. We're still working with those Town Hall 9 giants. Let's go ahead and put some wizards back behind. And shall we place the king in this location? Seems like a legitimate thing to do. And we're going to go ahead and use a wall wrecker today. Oh, we need to get a heal spell down for these giants. They're not necessarily the strongest. They're doing their best, but they're just not quite there for Town Hall 10. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and rage them up. So we got the rage spell down. Looks like the wall wrecker's having a little bit of a time. King is getting beat down pretty bad over there, and let's go ahead and clear out some of these storages and mines on the outside of the base. Looks like our wall wrecker is going to get to the core and then get stuck on a wizard tower. We need to get rid of that wizard tower, and let's go ahead and bring the goblins into the base. Let's go ahead and do this. Come on, knife straight to the core. Let's go ahead and drop the rage spell, the heal spell, and let's freeze these wizard towers. Down goes the dark elixir, down goes the town hall, and can we get to the opposite side? Let's go ahead and drop a jump spell. They're more than likely gonna die. Well, it appears that we got a bulk of the dark elixir off of this base, so let's just go ahead and clean up a little bit on the outside and grab some additional loot with whatever goblins we have left. Sometimes 155 goblins is a little overkill. You don't necessarily need that many, and most of the time I don't necessarily need these wall breakers either, but I like to bring them just in case there happens to be a drill off to the side. So let's go ahead and walk away from this one and see if our army is ready yet again. We pulled 3,400 dark elixir off the base, so that brings us back up to 79,000 dark elixir, so we still have about 100 to go. 100,000, oh my gosh. Got that star bonus, outstanding, very nice. And so while we wait for our army to train, looks like we do have an army, but we're going to wait on that king real fast. I want to talk about this gold up here. So there's some gold. We got about 8 million gold. And we had a comment in the last video asking about that gold. Am I worried about it? Not necessarily. We can always time our upgrades to where we don't sit on that gold for an extended period of time. Because I always tend to do these sessions where where I'm stealing massive amounts of dark elixir and I'm not spending the gold, because clearly we don't have a builder to spend the gold anyways. But you'll notice that I do have a bomb finishing in 7 hours, so naturally in 7 hours I will use my gold to put down another trap. We're trying to knock out those traps at the same time while we're doing other defenses. And currently we do have an air defense down, and it appears that we still have one hidden Tesla under upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some clan castle troops, and let's get back out for another raid on that dark elixir. My goodness, I cannot help it right now. Oh my god, 6,000 dark elixir. I need all of it. We're going to go ahead and bring our king in over here and have him do a little bit of blocking for us to possibly get in on this dark elixir. Let's use a wall breaker or two to open up the compartment at least. We got a wizard tower that's going to be a little distracted on that king. Let's go ahead and send a few goblins in there. This whole base has got a ton of loot on it, and I got to make sure that I try to at least get all of the dark elixir. That's realistically the biggest key here, although there is so much luscious loot on this. Let's go ahead and drop all of our giants, and let's go ahead and place some of those wizards back behind. Looks like we got a few drills here. Let's go ahead and drop some of those goblins and drop our wall wrecker. Place a heal spell for our giants. And let's go ahead and open up this location right here. Seems like oh, that expo's alive over there. Okay, well, I was just kidding. I was just joking, man. I was just joking. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell right here, and let's drop a little bit more goblins right there. And let's go ahead and send, oh, we got some splitting. What's going on here? Drop goblins and go to core. Go to the core. Oh my goodness, where are you going? All right, so goblins are getting distracted. We do have bowlers. They're going to get in there, take down the town hall. Let's go ahead and drop a heal spell for this group. Let's place a jump spell right between these two compartments and release the goblins yet again. Go, goblins, go. Can you do it? Oh, we got some on the wall right here. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see here. Freeze this right there. Freeze the bomb tower. Freeze the bomb tower. All right, we got it. Oh, we're going to miss out on 100,000 gold. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Wait for it. Can they do it? Can they cut through? No, this is a wizard tower. The wizard tower is about to shut this down. Wah, wah. Oh, man. All right. So that appears to be the raid right there. But man, full of serious loot, guys. Oh my goodness. So at least once every video we get asked the same exact question. Joe, how often do you play Clash of Clans on a daily basis? And realistically speaking, I have no idea. Some days it's like 1 hour. Some days it's like 2 or 3 hours. It really depends on if I need loot or not. And so when I fill up my storages like we're doing right now, I tend to not log in for a few days. It simplifies things for me, and that way I can play the rush-based series instead. So I think we do have an army ready. We're going to go ahead and go back out and do a live raid. We haven't been doing questions of the day lately because a lot of the questions of the day have been the same questions that we've answered in some of the previous episodes, and it seems like it gets a little too repetitive to talk about the same things in succession over and over and over again. Nobody wants to hear the same questions answered all the time, especially when you've been watching for an extended period of time. We're waiting on that final heal spell. 1 second, we're good to go. Let's see if we can find a base in the first couple of clicks, and if not, then I'm just going to have to keep hitting next and see if I can find one real fast. So far, not so good. One more try, and hold that thought. Oh my goodness, we found another monster. Oh, there's all the drills are on the outside and they're all full. All right, so we're going to drop our goblins and grab the loot from the drills directly before we target the core. We want to get as much of this stuff from the outside before sending the bulk of our army. Now, we do have to deal with these two heroes and looks like a multi-mortar. Will they be successful? Yes, they will. Level 7 goblins are beast mode. All right, so let's go ahead and drop goblins over in this location, grab the dark elixir. We're down to 1761. That's all that there is in this. It's not even maxed out. This storage is not even close to maxed out. So let's do it like this. How are we going to achieve this situation? Let's bring in the giants right here. Let's go ahead and drop our king in this location and place our wizards back behind. And the wall wreckers should come in at an angle, but let's see if we can get this done correctly. We're probably going to mess it up anyways. Let's go ahead and drop some goblins in this location and clear out the gold and elixir in that storage location. And let's go ahead and freeze this for a moment. Looks like our wall wrecker is going to travel through, and let's go ahead and drop a rage spell. We might need to use that king's ability. Let's go ahead and drop a jump right there instead and bring the goblins straight to the core. You notice how he's got all of his stuff right there in the core for us? Well, this isn't really a good idea. Never, ever, ever set up a base where you have all of the resources easily accessible just like this, because it just makes it so easy. Not even really worried about the town hall at this point. Even though the goblins are just gonna go in and take it, we're gonna take it. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of these wall breakers, and the goblins are going to find a couple of baby bombs, but it's okay. 7,000 dark elixir. I will take it. Man, today has been incredibly intense when it comes to loot. Another large pool, 7,685. We're in Crystal League, by the way, guys. Just want to throw that out there if you're going to ask that question. We're going to go ahead and catch up on this group right here. So we got a couple of drills here. And let's go ahead and drop some goblins there and there. And let's refocus this group. Let's wait for that mortar drop. And let's open up this compartment for our king. Can he get the dark elixir on his own without having to use any additional goblins? That would help us out quite a bit. The level 38 king. Oh, wow. IQ of 1,000. That is a first for that guy. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and clear out this location with all this elixir down here. Goblins will do well over here. Not really in any need of gold. I mean, look, the gold's full, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and drop our giants, and let's place some wizards back behind, and a couple of them are going to get a little distracted. And let's go ahead and drop our wall wrecker to open up and pave the way to the core. Now, our giants are distracted a little bit because there's no defenses inside that compartment. But it's okay. Not a big deal at all. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell for these wizards. Why not? Nothing inside the clan castle. Wow, we've gotten really lucky today. And let's wait a minute. We're going to wait just a second for the wall wrecker to get to the core. Apparently, there is no hole there. So let's go ahead and send our goblins to the core of this base. Now, there is a queen in there. Let's go ahead and drop a rage, heal, and where is some additional loot? Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the, that's the magic right there, boys and girls. Oh, my goodness. Do we need to freeze anything? I don't really think we need to freeze anything. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and freeze that. Grab, for show, let's just go ahead and grab it. We have nowhere to store it. But let's go ahead and get rid of these wall breakers, and that is a wraps. I got nothing. So I think we are over 60,000 dark elixir for today, guys. Don't believe it? Well, let's go take a look and see what we got. So 7,000 off of that raid, just under 8,000 dark elixir. And let's go and jump into our attack log, and you will see a couple of raids that I did off cam as well. We got one here for just under 8,000, one under 7,000, 7,000 exactly, and it keeps going on and on and on until we get into where I dropped out of Masters League, and then there's another one right there for another 5,000. So just over 60,000 for the day. I started out with about 43,000 this morning, and we're back up to 108. So naturally, we still need about another 60,000. But realistically, all you need to do is engage a training potion and put your level 7 goblins to work, and you will be able to recoup that dark elixir really, really fast. So hopefully you were able to get something out of today's video and you enjoyed our content. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you want to see the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.